Hello and a really warm welcome to our Christmas Angel Emboss and Dot art tutorial. For this tutorial you're going to need your card, your envelope, your dot art tool, your gel pen, your paint and wax paper and stencil. So we're just going to start by folding the card in half, so the raised line on the inside, and fold your card to make the card shape. And now if you'd like to take your stencil, and we're going to place it on the inside of the card on the left hand side and get it in the position that you're happy with. Once you're happy with the position, hold your stencil in place, take your dot art tool using the sharpest end, and then we're going to score the paper to trace the outline on the inside of the angel here. So on this card, I'm not going to be going around the outside of the Christmas bauble, I'm going to just focus on the actual angel itself, which I think works quite well with the A6 card size. Great, so once you're happy and you've scored the outline around your angel, the next stage is going to be to place the stencil under the front of the card now and hold both the stencil and the card up to the light. Then you can gently move the stencil around, observing the interplay between the stencil design and the outline that you've just traced on the inside of the card. The light passing through the stencil will create a visual guide, allowing you to align the two of them together. Okay, so once you've done that, now gently place the two, keeping them in position down in front of you, and then use the wax paper with the shiny side down and rub the paper over the outline that you've made on the inside of the card. So this, as I've mentioned before, this leaves a thin wax residue which reduces frictions and helps the dotting tool glide over the paper. Your stencil underneath move at all, you can simply hold it up to the light to realign again to make sure it's in the right position. And then we're ready to start doing our embossing by gently pressing to get a rough outline of the angel. So I tend to start using little strokes just to get the general idea and press down to get a general line to start with, and then go over it all again, really pushing against the edge of the stencil, and this helps create a really nice sharp line against the its sculpting of the paper, and gives you that really distinct, lovely, sharp embossed effect onto your card. So really do try and enjoy this process. Try and notice your breathing, try and relax. Really notice the feel of the paper and the embossing tool in your hand, and try and bring yourself into this moment. Focus on the marks that you're making, and everything that you can see, how the light shines on the paper, to really bring yourself into that present moment and help you relax. So when you're dry embossing, you really want to be trying to apply as even a pressure as you can. So applying consistent and firm pressure with your embossing tool will really ensure a clear and defined embossed image when you've finished. So practicing giving really controlled pressure is a really good thing to do. So, and as I've said before, once the first line of pressure has been applied to the shape, then instead of pressing straight down through the paper, you want to be gently pushing the embossing tool towards the stencil's outer edge or inside edge. And this technique allows the raised lines to form precisely and cleanly within these designated areas of the stencil. So once you're happy that you have been over all of the inside of the design sufficiently, then turn your card over and admire the depth and precision of your embossed angel. And it really is wonderful to see when you turn the card over and you see the wonderful embossed design. Great, so I'm now getting together everything I need to decorate the card. As I've said in other videos, you can leave your card like this and maybe add some writing on if you wanted, and really it's up to you how you'd like to decorate your final card. So here I'm going to start by adding some gold dots to my angel, and these are going to be random in size and really random in placement, just to add a lovely golden element to this card. So to the halo at the top now, which I'm going to do next, I'm going to use the walking dot method. So I'm taking the large end of my dotting tool, dipping it in the paint, and then I'm going to place a central dot and then reload with paint and walk the dots out to the edge, as you can see here. So the paint then, the dots get smaller as you walk away from that central dot. And this and other techniques is all covered in the dot art warm-up tutorial, so do make sure you've had a look at that. So here I'm just adding a few more dots to my angel. Sometimes it can be really hard to know when to stop, but yeah, just adding a few more to fill in a few little gaps here. Great, so now I'm going to move on to doing my borders on this angel card, and for this one I'm going to use the gel pen that's in your kit, and I'm going to start by drawing a wavy line, so trying to keep it as even, I suppose, and equal as possible. I'm going to draw the wavy line, as you can see here, up the side of the card. And this border technique is covered in the borders tutorial, the warm-up tutorial, so again, do make sure you've had a look at this as it goes through this in a little bit more detail and offers lots of other border ideas. So once I've done that, now I'm going to draw some vertical lines dropping down from this wavy border. So again, trying to keep them as equal as possible, just drawing the lines straight down from the line, and these are going to have a dot on the end of it, so it can look quite effective when we've finished. Great, so once you've finished doing that, I'm now going to take my dot art tool, and using the large end of the tool and the paint, I'm going to apply dots to the ends of all these lines that I've just drawn. I'm also going to apply them to the top of the lines too. So basically wherever the lines meet the wavy line. There we go, I'm just putting the last few dots on here now. So once that's done, that's our card complete. Unless you wanted to add any more designs onto it, feel free. But I'm going to leave it there now, and I'm going to now move on and do a little bit of decoration on my envelope. So here I'm going to do a central dot and then some dot and drag lines going outwards to make a sort of flower shape, and then add some walking dots up the side of the envelope. And there we have it. We've completed our Christmas angel, Christmas card and envelope. Really hope you've enjoyed creating your card, and I hope you enjoy sharing your card with kindness this Christmas. Thank you so much for watching.